back with another episode of This Week in LaPorte County, and we are halfway through the year, which means only one thing here in the city of LaPorte. It is time for the 4th of July parade coming up this Thursday, coming down Lincoln Way, which we are right next to the parade route. And along with me today, we have Tony Swiderski, who is the parade chair of this year's 78th annual Kiwanis State Parade, or Kiwanis 4th of July parade.
There you go.
And Trudy Menke, also with the Kiwanis Club, and down on the end is Dawn Ziegler. Dawn goes way back to when the parade was operated by the JCs. Her and her sister Joy have been all over this parade, and it's great to know that they are still involved. But again, coming up on Thursday, huge day here in LaPorte. Tony?
Absolutely huge. Yes, Ziegler's Dawn and Joy are key in making sure that the Kiwanis has had the transition over the last few years from the JCs and making sure we carry on the tradition and success they have established with the past parade. So, as mentioned, Drew said I'm the current city chair of the 4th of July parade. Trudy is the co-chair, and Joy is still a members on the committee parade and Polish golf. So, I guess that we're excited this year. Not only with our veterans helping us celebrate the 4th, we got a lot of interesting and individuals as our entries, and we've also got a lot of awesome marshals this year.
And it is a 10 o'clock start time. Again, heading east to west on Lincoln Way. And the theme for this year's parade is Hoosiers Calling You Home.
Absolutely.
Which warms my heart because it's not Boilermakers welcoming you home, but Hoosiers calling you home. But we still love the Boilermakers anyway. Trudy, tell us a little bit more.
Hey, we are really trying to take a bigger focus when we say Hoosiers calling you home, and even beyond the great state of Indiana, because we're excited to be welcoming a lot of people back home for the holiday weekend. And we talk to people, and that's what they say. Hey, I come back to LaPorte to be part of the traditions and the celebrations that I grew up with. So we're excited to see all these people coming home, and that's where the theme kind of came from. We're excited about our marshals. We are starting with the honorary marshals. Those are our high schools. They've been invited to share their state qualifiers with us, march in the parade, and have a little write-up in our sponsor book. So we have 2 schools that have given us a nice list. New Prairie High School, LaPorte High School. We'll be honoring them as honorary marshals, all those state qualifiers.
A quick shout out to the New Prairie Boys baseball team, which just recently won the IHSA Class 3A state championship. So they will be there along with everybody else.
Then our next marshals are our parade marshals. And we're excited to have Father Dennis Blaney from Sharing Meadows, a recent winner of the Sagamore of the Wabash, one of the highest honors in the state of Indiana. Maria Fruth, the original founder of the HFL, Health Foundation of LaPorte, and she's retired this year after 8 years, so we want to honor her. And John Hancock, producer and director, most notably of Prancer, which was filmed here 35 years ago this year. And then we are excited that our celebration marshal is none other than Governor Eric J. Holcomb, who will be leading the charge as our celebration marshal.
And it's only appropriate because LaPorte always becomes capital for a day, so it's only natural that the governor is in the capital for the day.
And he signed the proclamation, so we're glad he's here. That's right.
Outstanding. And Dawn, just a few seconds ago, you shared with me the confirmation of one of the most exciting parts of it all.
It is. Tradition is, and this is the one question everybody always has is, will you have a flyover? And I'm excited to announce that we just got word that yes, we will have a flyover this year. The flyover will be 2 F-16s at 10:13. So want to give a huge thank you to our 122nd Fighter Wing Indiana Air National Guard out of Fort Wayne, Indiana. They have supported this parade for multiple years. Thank you to them. Thank you to their service. And we look forward to seeing those two F-16s right around 10:13. They do have multiple parades, just so everybody's aware. They have multiple parades to do that day. That's why they won't be here right at 10, but we will officially start right after those planes go over.
We'll have to talk to Governor Holcomb about that.
We
in the
will.
next
We'll
couple
talk to
days,
Governor
but-
Holcomb about it, right? Do just a real quick note that there is an ordinance, but really the celebration starts July 3rd at 10 a.m. You can come out here and put your blankets out, your chairs out, and kind of claim your spot. That's been a long time tradition, but just want to have everyone remember that it is a 24-hour, but you can sit out here all morning.
Claim your home on Lincoln Way.
That's right.
Make sure you patronize all the businesses along Lincoln Way and get yourself ready for a great time on Thursday. But again, fireworks in LaPorte on Wednesday night, parade in LaPorte on Thursday morning, fireworks in Michigan City at Washington Park at dusk on Thursday, July 4th. So make sure that you come on out. We will have coverage of the LaPorte parade. It will be available on Friday night, so that if you're not able to make it out to the parade in person, you will be able to see the sights and sounds that go along with the 4th of July parade. Tony, Trudy, Dawn, any final remarks?
One last honorable mention, we also got to have an exciting entry of the free school bus from the movie Hoosiers. That will be here on the 4th in the parade. It's an honorable mention in the lineup as well. On the 3rd and the Civic from 5 to 7, we're going to have a viewing of that bus. If you want to get pictures with it, come on down. It'll be parked there from 5 to 7 in the parking lot. We'll be glad to have you take photos and show you what it's all about up close first.
And I would just say, all current information at any time, if you want to go online to www.kiwanis4thofjulyparade.org or follow us on Facebook at the Kiwanis Club of LaPorte. We'll keep you up to date.
And we will have a brief recap of the whens and wheres on the slides as soon as we are done here. But Tony, Trudy, Dawn, thank you very much for joining us today.
Thank you.
And we want to wish everybody the happiest of 4th of Julys, and we'll hopefully see you out here on Lincoln Way on Thursday the 4th. Until next time, I'm Drew White.